Live from the Roy Rogers studio on beautiful Music Row in Nashville, Tennessee. Happy Friday morning to you on this August 21st. I'm meteorologist Joe King. Let's get a look at your weekend here. Let's talk about rainfall totals, what our farmers and ranchers can expect. And you can see where it's really going to be the most up towards the northern, the high plains here, 3+ inches. We're going to have a low pressure system come across the Intermountain West and right down through the heartland of the country, our most significant rainfall and picking up showers in through the Gulf Coast. Good news, especially for Texas, where we need it the most, though. We're not going to get it, especially with our fires to the Pacific Northwest. Very dry conditions forecast through the weekend. So what are some trends we can expect? Getting into next week, below normal amounts of rainfall, really where we've had it the most here. East of the Rockies, what we're going to hook up more is the monsoonal flow of moisture coming up from the Gulf of California and the Pacific. And this is good news and hopefully better news if we could extend some showers. Again, this is the outlook extending towards the end of August. Here's our setup across the country today, and it's the cold front we've been dealing with all week that is now sitting right on top of the New England states, out into the Atlantic on the Carolina coast. But as we get down towards the Gulf Coast, best chance at flash flooding will be through parts of Oklahoma, Arkansas, southern Missouri, and the far southeastern corner of Kansas later this afternoon. Here's the line, very thin band of showers, light to moderate rain moving in through the New England states. Very nice, almost fall-like precipitation with cool temperatures accompanying that. We have no severe weather advisories posted around the country this morning. Here's a look at the rain in through the lower Mississippi Valley. We'll see scattered showers, and as we add some daytime heat, we'll pick up some afternoon thunderstorms. Heaviest rain is moving in through the southeastern coast of Texas. This is exactly where it sat yesterday. We're also seeing some bands of showers headed towards eastern Oklahoma. So this will be the overall unsettled look in through Texas, scattered rainfall for you. But as we head out west, we're going to see very dry conditions, especially from Arizona through Southern California, Nevada. This is every possible fire outlook advisory that can be posted. So critical fire danger for all of the Pacific Northwest and parts of the Intermountain West here, and air quality alerts. The smoke is thick. Limit your time outside. So here's what we can expect for our Canadian farmers. The rain is just not pressing south. We have a very strong zonal, which is a west to east flow. Very windy conditions for our Canadian farmers, with a bulk of the rainfall headed in through eastern Quebec. Now, Hurricane Danny. Our Florida farmers get itchy. 1 in every 5 folks works in the ag industry. Danny right now pushing 86 miles per hour, 100 mile per hour wind gusts. Danny is going to strengthen before he probably weakens. As he heads to the Dominican Republic, this will be by Wednesday morning. The National Hurricane Center issuing a downgrade is what the trend looks to be to a tropical storm. But sea surface temperatures are strong. We're going to run into some dry air with Danny, and that's like a tractor on an empty tank of gas. That's no fuel for a hurricane, dry air. So the trend is to decline on Danny's status. But again, any impact on the states would be at least a week out. So we will monitor this, especially as we get into the first part of next week. Here's what your 5-day forecast for the weekend will look like. Strong thunderstorms to the northeast, to the northern plains tomorrow. This is where we'll pick up a bulk of that 3+ inches of rain Saturday alone. That system moves into the Great Lakes, but you'll see scattered showers for Indiana, Ohio, in through Kentucky and Tennessee. But as we get into the first part of next week, drier conditions around a good part of the country, not only on Monday, Tuesday, and we'll go into Wednesday. Quite a significant clearing behind this frontal boundary. So here's what we can expect for our temperatures today. Cooler through the Great Lakes and the Northeast behind that system. 90s up through the northern plains. But as that cold front passes tomorrow, we'll see those cool temperatures starting to work into the northern plains. Hot temperatures through Texas. And by Sunday, we're going to return to that mid-70s range through a good part of the central plains. Mark Oppel's back with the grain and livestock update. Next, as the Market Day Report continues.